Get ready with me while we talk about fitness and nutrition, motivation, and some of the things that can deter you, and just some things to keep you on track. So, as most of us know, diet is like one of the hugest parts of fitness and getting results. Without a proper diet and consuming enough protein, you're never going to achieve the results that you're looking for. And I know we all hear this all the time, and it's like, okay, so how do I get my diet to the point where I'm going to get results? And this is where it gets confusing for a lot of people because there are a lot of things involved with it. So the first thing I would recommend is downloading the MyFitnessPal app. It's a free app. You can subscribe for extra features, but in order to use the app, it is free. And this allows you to start tracking all of your calories for the day. Now, I know to some people, tracking everything you eat sounds a little daunting, but I promise you it's one of those things, especially if you're like me and you eat pretty much the same things every day, it becomes easier. FitnessPal has a feature where you can just press copy previous meal. So if you're eating the same foods all the time, you can just copy and paste it so it's not so daunting to enter in everything that you're eating all the time. So you need to start by calculating your approximate maintenance calories. So in order to do that, you need to use your accurate weight and times it by 15, and then the number you get is approximately what your maintenance calories are for the day. After that, you need to figure out whether you're wanting to build muscle, whether you're wanting to lose weight, because those are all going to be factors in how many calories you're consuming per day. So if you are wanting to gain or build muscle, you're going to want to be in a calorie surplus, which means you're going to want to be approximately 300 or 400 calories over maintenance. And you're going to want a certain amount of protein, a certain amount of good carbohydrates, and a certain amount of fats, which are all tracked in the FitnessPal app. So for what I'm shooting for at this current time is 30% fat, 30% protein, and then 40% carbohydrates. Now, I'm not saying this percentage is going to be for everybody because this is what me and my trainer came up with based on my body and my goals. But that's just kind of a starting point for you to at least start getting in the habit of tracking your food, because if you're not tracking, it's next to impossible to know where you're at with your caloric intake and stuff, and if you don't know where you're at, you're just kind of taking a shot in the dark with your goals. So once you got the app set up and everything ready to track your calories, you're at a really good start to start tracking, and then it can just be trial and error. Do it for a little while. As with anything, results are not going to be instant, so give it a month or two, see if you're getting the results that you want, and then go from there. You know, I would also recommend, especially if you're new, consult a trainer. I know trainers are expensive, not everyone can afford it, but they can be very beneficial. But there's a lot of things you can do just by even researching on the internet, and looking into things, doing research to make it so that you can kind of figure things out for yourself. But everybody's journey is going to be different. For myself, I've been working out for about 7 years now. And I remember when I first went into the gym, I was very green. I was never into sports growing up, and I had no experience in the gym. So, you know, it was very overwhelming for me. So I made sure that when I went into the gym, I got myself a trainer right away, so that I could learn the basics, learn how to use all the machines properly, and mainly just so that I could feel comfortable in the environment. And I've had several trainers over the years since then, just because there's so much value in having different trainers with different skill sets, different experience. Everybody kind of sees things a little bit differently and has different advice to give you. So you kind of just pick and choose little things that work the best for you. And I do just want to say myself, I am not a trainer. I'm just sharing with you all of the things that I've learned along my fitness journey that have worked for me. And don't get discouraged if, you know, you're trying things and they're not working right away, because fitness is a process. It's things that people work on for years and years and years, you know, to achieve their goals. So you can't be discouraged with it, and you can't expect results overnight. Make sure you celebrate every little step on your fitness journey, because results do take a long time to achieve. So in order for you not to lose motivation and to stay positive, you have to celebrate every single little win that happens along the way. Build a plan for yourself when you're going to the gym. Make sure that you have, you know, a plan set up so that when you're going to the gym, everything's getting worked evenly. Certain things are getting worked together in one workout that makes sense to work together, whether you want to do like a push-pull day or whatever workout split you find works for you. Going in with a plan makes your time there a lot more productive, especially if you're one of those people that struggles to find time to get into the gym. It'll save you a lot of time if you already have your workout mapped out before you get there. Always have mind-muscle connection on your mind when you're working out. If the muscle that you are intending to work is not, if you're not feeling it in that muscle when you're doing the exercise, then chances are good you're probably not doing the exercise correctly. You should always feel it in the muscle that you're working when you're doing a certain exercise. If you're not feeling it, it probably needs a tweak. And progressive overload. If you're going into the gym every single week, lifting the same exact amount of weight, you're not going to get results. So you need to be upping your weight, upping your reps, keeping it challenging. As soon as it becomes easy, that means you're no longer going to be getting results from it. If you're still here, I hope you enjoyed this Get Ready with me. I hope you learned something, and I hope you're going to make 2024 your best year yet.